Is the tech job market cooked? Is it a wrap? Now, a lot of people feel this way. Okay? There's a lot of videos on YouTube right now where people are having these discussions where they're saying the tech job market is basically a wrap. And I get why people would say such a thing. Now, if you were to ask me, right, the question of, do I think the tech job market is done? My question to you is no, it's not. It will never be done. It's impossible for it to be done, right? It's impossible. And the reason why I can say this so confidently, because the reason why most people, or I'll say one of the reasons why most people are saying what they're saying, and why I'm saying the opposite about the tech job market. What I understand is life is always changing. Okay? I can say this because as a 40-year-old man, life is always evolving. It's just common sense. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this is much deeper than just someone's calling me on my let me turn that down. The reason why I can say that as a 40-year-old man is because we don't ride horses and carriages anymore. I know that sounds so corny to say and so just lame, but it's just the damn truth. We don't ride horses anymore because we have vehicles, we have cars, bicycles, motorcycles. That's our new form of transportation. Things have evolved since then. That's how it works. That's how it works. You know what I mean? So the same thing applies for tech. Things have to evolve. And that's a good thing. Evolving to get better and better and better. So when evolving, or when something is evolving, it means it's changing basically. So things are going to change for the good and for the better. I'm sorry, the good and for the worse, basically. That's just how it is. So when people are saying the job market is cooked, of course it's not. It's changing. Companies are realizing more and more that they don't need to hire a bunch of software engineers to write some code. Right? Just because you went to college and got a degree, a master's in computer science or a bachelor, whatever. Just because you went to college and did that, that does not guarantee you a job. That a degree is like it is one of the most basic things in life right now to get a job. Basic, right? And things have changed to the point where so many people went to college and did the same exact thing. Computer science, computer science, computer science. At some point, it does get a little saturated because everyone's doing the same exact thing. And it does kind of bring down the quality of the degree because everyone's doing it. Everyone has it. Well, I don't have a degree in CS, but my point I'm trying to make is it's not something like the quality of that degree it shrank because everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's trying to become an engineer. And I get it. You went there to become an engineer or a developer to earn that six-figure job like everybody else, right? At some point that was possible, but back then everybody wasn't going to school for CS degrees. Not like today. So the heartbreaking truth is those six-figure jobs are becoming so slim to none nowadays. You're not going to land a six-figure job just because you have a master's in CS. Those days are gone. It is a wrap, right? There's other ways to stand out. And the truth is, that's just one factor. Another factor is that the competition, and this is something a lot of people do not want to be honest about on social media. The competition is insane in terms of tech jobs, mainly software engineer jobs. You're competing with the world now. Okay? You going to school, getting that degree, like it doesn't hold weight like it once did because of the amount of competition that you are competing against. The entire world are now trying to get into tech as well. You know what I mean? So you're competing with the best of the best. You are competing with people that just got laid off from fame. You just got out of college. Like, these are very talented people. So that's another factor, right? But my point is, things are changing. Jobs are realizing they don't have to hire that many people anymore. And this is just not for software engineering, but also for IT as well. Just tech workers in general. What people don't understand is it is very expensive to hire someone. I know this because I have a small business. My wife and I run a small business. We have employees. And it's very expensive to hire people. Very expensive. So I can understand why an employer is very hesitant of hiring the next person. They're hoping to God that this person is dependable, reliable, they know what they're doing, and they can help solve these issues so that company can keep thriving. But the point is, it costs a lot of money to hire you. And that's what most people don't understand. I mean, I don't blame you that you don't know because you're not a business owner. So I get it. You just see it as the employee side. I just need a job and I need a good paying job to sustain my lifestyle, my expense. I got it. So I hope I'm making sense so far, but the job market isn't cooked at all. Not at all. It's evolving. And while it's changing, a lot of things are changing along with it. What's changing right now the most is that jobs don't need that many people on the floor anymore. This is not 2020. Back then they did. Not 2025. Complete opposite. My job made layoffs last year. Got rid of a lot of people. We don't need that many help anymore. We're making money. We're doing great. But we need less help now because of the automation, the AI. These things are in place to help us keep focusing on other tougher issues while the machine takes care of the repetitiveness of whatever job that we just terminated. That's what's going on, man. The job market is not cooked at all. Not at all. Now, you may be asking, what's the solution? What do I do since these things are changing? The industry is evolving. How do I get a job? What do I do? Listen, one thing about this channel or about me is I love to be honest with people, 100%. I'm sure you watch this channel because of the honesty about things that I say, and I'm going to say something that you may not want to hear. Okay, especially if you're someone that's looking for a job in tech and it's hard for you to find that job. I'm going to be very honest with you why. I mean, I'm going to say something to you that you don't want to hear right now. Here it is. There's jobs out here. Okay, there's plenty of work out here for a lot of us. Plenty of jobs. The truth is, it's going to be a job that you don't want. Hope that made sense. I'll say it again. There's jobs out here. Okay? But you're going to maybe have to find a job that you really don't want to perform. So maybe you're looking for that tech job. You're going to find it. It'll take you a lot longer though. So in the meantime, you may want to start looking elsewhere. So instead of working in tech, it may have to be retail. It may have to be construction. There's plenty of construction work out here. Plenty of plumbing, electrician. It's here. It's just something that you don't want to, and that's the truth. And I get it, but what are you gonna do? Not make any money? Stay broke? You know? And this could be to me, by you maybe taking away that filter of certain jobs you want to perform and some you don't want to perform. I think that's going to help you because that's going to be a new piece of professional reference that can vouch for you for your new tech job in the future. You're going to find that job. It'll take a lot longer than it once did. But again, by just finding some type of job for now, go there, work at that place, and build some good relationships with your whomever, supervisor, manager. And when it's time for you to leave, because that's what you should do to find a better opportunity, you have now a professional reference, someone that can speak on your behalf to your new job. So hope that made sense. But again, I like to be real with people. That's what a lot of people may have to start doing. Work jobs that they don't really want to, work. Another thing that I would say to you is, and I keep saying this too, because it's really important. I use it, right? I would start having the mindset of creating other opportunities for yourself. Now, this may take some time, right? But that's the mindset you should have moving forward. That's something, if I were you, I would be doing this. I'm not giving you any advice, but if I were you, that's what I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now because I have other streams of income. Again, my wife and I run a small business. I have multiple YouTube channels that are monetized. I sell courses, which is through coursecareers.com. That's my little plug. I sell that course, the only course that I sell because it works. I love their curriculum. I love what they're doing for people to find jobs. The best thing about course, again, this is my little plug. The reason why I love selling their courses is because of what they offer. Not just in tech, but plumbing, construction. They help you find these jobs. It's not guaranteed, but I love that they're doing other things besides tech. They see what's going on too. They see what's going on in terms of tech. Things are just changing. And then they're also evolving with times, changing as well. So my whole point is I would definitely have the mindset of starting other operations that can earn you some revenue. Because to me, in this day and age, to depend on just one stream of income, it is dangerous. I wouldn't do it if I were you. Because things happen, man. You may get laid off, fired, you may quit, you may get into an accident where you can't physically work for a while. Things happen, man. So why have just one stream when you have multiple and sleep good at night, understanding that you don't have to worry about this one stream has gone away. You have other things that are making you some good money. So hope that makes sense. But that's what I would do if I were you. Now, this is kind of off topic a little bit, but this is what I mean about the job market. It's not done. It's not finished. It's just changing. But I would start changing with it, right? If that makes any sense. It's evolving. Tech, the industry is evolving. People should evolve with it. What does that mean? Realize what jobs are going to be emerging in the future in tech. Start learning those skills, right? What jobs are going away in a few years? And according to I forgot what it's called, but it's some kind of forum, the World something forum. I think the World Economic Forum, something like that. But I saw a video where they were basically predicting the jobs that are going to be created in the future. And there's going to be a lot of jobs being created, of course. But the jobs that are being created, if I were you, I would see exactly what jobs are those. And this is just a prediction. It's not solid. It's not fact. It's just what they predict. What jobs are going to emerge or going to be created in the future when things are just going to be changing. And from my understanding, a lot of jobs in data are going to start being created. Something in data. Jobs, data is almost like, well, it's not almost, it's basically like the new gold, data. That gives employers or companies or corporations an idea on what to do next with the data, making data decisions. So they need someone to manage that data. So learn about those jobs or those skills, right? Also, jobs such as postal service work. Someone that works in a post office, that's a sort out mail or something. That job is going away. That's just the truth. It's going away. Jobs such as cashiers, if it's not gone, it's already gone. Self-checkout machines are now a thing. Data entry clerks, it's going away. There's computers that can do what you do. You know what I mean? So those jobs are going away, definitely. And believe it or not, I would say some jobs, I won't say that, but some jobs are being created, some are not. And I would just start to figure out what jobs are going to be created, learn those skills, because it makes sense to learn how to basically manage the AI, or maybe becoming some kind of prompt engineer, if that's even a thing. That's the future right now. A whole lot of prompts, chat boxes, AI agents. Learn about those new jobs. You know what I mean? So again, evolve. And I think that's why a lot of people are saying what they're saying about the job market right now in tech is changing, or it's doomed, or it's cooked, because people are not evolving with time. And that's why I'm so big on using social media, because that is the current world right now. People live on social. You're watching this on social media right now. So my thing is getting involved with that to help you earn some money as well, because all the attention is on social media. Evolve with the industry. Nothing is guaranteed, obviously, right? But I'm aware that things are always evolving, and I have to keep changing with time, or I'll get left behind. Because like I said before, at some point it was almost like a guarantee to get a job as a software engineer because you have a CS degree. That's done. Jobs can care less about leak codes, and they can care less about these things now. How do you stand out to get a job in that field? I really can't tell you right now. But all I know is things have changed where leak codes are not good enough anymore. Just because you're good at that doesn't guarantee you a job anymore, because of the amount of competition alone that you're competing with. So, listen, let me get back to work. My name is Ario the Juiced. I'll leave all my socials down in the box below. My LinkedIn, my IG, my TikTok. If you're on those platforms, we can connect there if you want. If not, it's all good. But like I said, everything is down below in the box if you're trying to learn more about me or connect with me elsewhere. But besides that, I hope this video was valuable to you. Hope it does benefit you in some kind of way, shape, or form. But I guess the last thing I will say is just keep evolving with times, man. You have to take advantage of the current tools that we have in our possession to start living a great life. And what do I mean by that? Right now, these tools are the AI. It is social media. It is the internet. Use that to your advantage, man. Build your own operations. Don't depend on a job anymore. There's nothing wrong with working a job. They're great. They're awesome. But to depend on it for one stream of income, I just can't do it. To me, it's almost like that's like asking for trouble, big time. But evolve. Peace out. Much love.